Hey there, it's me, Jerry Fleming.
And Grand Putraga.
We're with Sarah Vino, and we're going to be trying our 8th bottle of wine on our trip through Europe. So for this bottle, we got it from a recommendation from one of our hostel receptionists. It came highly recommended for the Adega Vila. This is a 2015. It says reserve on it, but...
Yeah, well, the reserve requirement, there actually are no requirements to put a reserve tag on any bottle of wine. So, to be honest, it doesn't really mean anything. Reserve could mean it's great or it could mean nothing at all. It's an interesting fact to know when you're looking to purchase a bottle of wine.
Just because it says reserve right there doesn't mean that you should spend an extra $5, $10, $20 on it just because it says that. I mean, all these little marks right here, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. But you should definitely taste it for yourself before, or have a review, read a review or something like that.
Such as this one?
Yeah. We're the most basic average Joes that are going to review it, so we're going to give you the most honest answer we possibly can. We're not affiliated with this one. We're getting paid off, so you can trust us.
Yeah, interesting thing to note, there's actually a red version of the Villarreal, but today we have the white because that was the one that was recommended to us. However, if you are more of a red wine drinker, you can always check out the red.
Alright, again, sorry for the rocks glasses we're going to be pouring this over. We can't find or store any good wine glasses in our luggage as we travel across here, so we make do with what we got. I poured mine a little heavy, let me help you out. Oops, shit. That's a little aerated for you. So, basically for this wine, we try to find out a couple things about it by just reading the label like we always try to do. We didn't find out too much about it though. They didn't really give you a lot of flavor profiling or anything like that. So
it's almost completely blind.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we have.
Yeah. So it's from, what do we know about it though?
It's from the Douro region, which is another region in Portugal, one of the more famous regions. And do we know what type of grapes were used for this one?
Ooh, I have no idea. It has a nice gold color to it, so I want to guess either Muscat or Riesling. But that is, like I said, I'm very novice at this wine drinking business, so that was just a shot in the dark. I only know that those are white grapes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first thing, looking at the legs, what do you see?
Well, white wine typically is a little bit more sugary, right? Mm-hmm. So get a good look at it. It doesn't seem as sugary as a...
No, as a normal white.
Yeah.
It does seem more relaxed in the sugar department.
Which leads me to believe it might be a Riesling, just because Riesling is actually a little bit more easier with red wine drinkers. So if you like a red wine, Riesling is a great grape or type of grape that if you find in your white wines, you might tend to like that a little bit better. It's like a little bit to ease you into the white wine, groups. But
absolutely.
It smells matured. Doesn't smell like
very regal. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a depth to its flavor, like its smell. It's not just like you get a little whiff and you're like supposed to just guess. You can like.
Yeah, you can definitely tell a lot by the smell.
What are you getting from the smell? I'm getting something. I just can't.
Exactly, almost like a banana kind of.
That's a good
kind of aroma.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean we use fruits a lot to compare, just because it's easy to understand the smell and associate it. But you can definitely smell the banana in here.
All right, so we swirled it, and now we're gonna take a little sip and tell you. Ooh,
that's pretty smooth.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah, not bitter at all. Very relaxed, not too acidic. I noticed.
Yeah, we've just barely opened this thing too, so it's been like about 5 minutes open. I think if we let it relax a little bit more, it would definitely be really, really easy on the palate. Mm-hmm. It's no acidity to it whatsoever.
Not much at all.
I really, really like this actually.
Yeah, as with most whites, definitely go well during the daytime. Yeah, I could definitely see like sitting in like a garden somewhere drinking this wine, as opposed to like the beach.
Absolutely, like that sounds really nice.
Very smooth.
Absolutely.
Definitely easy for like non-wine drinkers trying to get into wine. I could see someone picking up a bottle of this.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like we said, this reserve is actually a little bit better than the Villa Real, I'd be guessing. But like we only spent, I believe,
Is it €5?
yeah, €5 for this bottle. I think that was a little upcharge though too, because we got it from a specialty wine bottle store. So if you were to get it from Pingo Doce or anything else like that, I think I heard it was like €3 to €4. So like we're drinking wine on a budget while we're here on this trip, trying to tell everyone what the best wines for you to get while you're traveling around, so that you can fully enjoy your trip and be fully appreciative of the culture around you and all the local vineyards and everything like that. So this is really nice. We have
very excellent wine.
Yeah.
I think this is one of my favorite whites that we tried so far.
For sure. It's I think top 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think was it El Tejano?
Yeah, Alentahan was very good.
That was a really good one from near the Porto or the Lisbon hostels where we tried that one. That was great.
Yeah.
So we got our white, and as always, if you've been staying tuned, you know how we got to do it. We're pairing it with the Cheez-Its. So, Grant, give it a little taste. All right. So typically white and salt. No bueno. But you gotta try.
I mean, it's not horrible considering it's a white, but I would not pair it by choice. If I didn't have to, wouldn't pair it with the cheese.
No, something crisp, sweet, and refreshing. Definitely to go with this.
Like a normal white.
Definitely. So I mean, I think even like something like a lemon tart would go great with this, or I don't know.
Absolutely.
Or, some fruit, obviously.
Yeah, like an apple, green apple. See that?
Obviously, yeah. Some sliced apples, strawberries, and a little. What do they call them? Smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Of little fruits and just fruits, and maybe a light cheese. This is pretty light, the Cheez-Its. I mean, maybe a mozzarella.
Yeah, even then, I would stick to fruit with this one. Cheese, if you had to, cheese with this.
Absolutely. Cracker with a little bit of jam on it would be pretty good too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's really hard to pick up flavors. Like I said, we're a little bit new to this, so we're just trying to figure out where our palate is while we're exploring Europe. But like you said, the bananas, I do pick up that a little bit. It's like a little sweetness. There's another little like tang to it.
There is kind of a depth to the smell that we haven't seen in too many wines. Which is interesting.
Especially whites. Yeah, I haven't really had this type of depth in the white at all. Usually you get that acidic-y, taste like immediately after, and then like you're trying to wash it down with like more white wine. So
exactly.
This one I can easily sip on, and like it'd be it's like a little more savory.
Yeah, but overall I would recommend it for a white wine.
Oh, absolutely, definitely. Our one of our favorites so far. It's only number 8. We got 92 more to go, so stay tuned for the next, and I believe that's all we have to say on this one.
Yeah, we've said all there needs to be said.
All right, thank you for staying tuned. We shall see you again for number 9.